Greeting from Cambodia. This is Reina is talking. It is such a great honor and opportunity to share everyone with my project that I have done with our collection medal program. Greeting Chrome organizer and hello all OCM participants. Well, I have a nice topic to share with you related to community engagement. Well, in order to create this project, of course, the aim to preserve the local traditions and intangible cultural skill. Before I start doing a presentation, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Pansreina. I am working for National Authority for Sambor Cook in charge of Tourism Development Department. I am responsible for site promotion and community development. So now let's get started with my project presentation. For this project, I named Community Engagement in Sustainable Tourism Development. Also, introduce some of the three reference pictures. Like picture number one, we offer the local people to come and work for us as a technical workers who work in the site. I address these pictures SDG number 4 and number 2. We all don't leave someone behind, especially for the skillful person, to transfer the knowledge to the next generation in order to promote the local product which is existing in Samoprekok and support the economic growth as well. So I addressed SDG 8 because it is related to economic growth and tourism. The last one is SDG 17 for the last speakers, just because we are working closely with the relevant partnership. For the goal of this project is to encourage the community around the three protection areas to collaborate with national authority on tourism activity, enhance education for students and local people, and promote the cultural side to minimize its potentials and ensure sustainability. Of course, as you can see on the left side, so tourism development have created a workshop to preserve the local product which is existing in Sambor Cook. And we would like to introduce all the relevant partnership who come and join this workshop to understand what is the potential in Sambor Cook sites as well. For the project objective, there are three main parts to support it. Like number one, provide heritage education and traditional handicraft training for future generation to enhance knowledge in preservation, to cultivate opportunity for the local community to gain economic and social benefit from tourism sector, and to collaborate with relevant institutions to promote the site and think creatively how to promote the site to be more potential and attractive. Just a little bit brief on the pictures on the left side, you can see the tourists who ever come and visit the Mubrikuk site, they have chances to visit based on their like like they can come and visit the temple to see the architecture and also the art decoration during the late 6th and early 7th centuries, and also they have a chance to visit the cultural landscape in the village as well. And the three different pictures below, so it just come up with the objective that I have already mentioned earlier. Like pictures number one, we are looking for the skillful person to show and also transfer the knowledge to the next generation. And number two, we are create an opportunity for the local people to come and then gain the knowledge and also sell out their product to the tourists. So it kind of like an economic growth from their tourism sectors. And the last one, we are working closely with all relevant partnership. For the vision, so to enhance cultural heritage education, to promote the local product, So promote local product here. It just focus on the quality and also the good price based on the contact and some of the good, and minimizing the local benefit. And also the last one is very important to support three ideas about, so to preserve condition of the site and to make it more attractive and potential. So for this slide, we just focus on the SDG target. I just point out on SDG 4.3. Let's talk about the project that my department have done. So before we create the workshop, of course we are gathering and also explore and also the way some of the information from the local people, and then we just come up with the idea of creating a workshop to enhance the preservation of intangible heritage for the future generation. I mean, we just focus on the students who live in Sambor side. So let them understand what is the potential things in Sambor and how can they get the benefit from the tourism from the World Heritage Site as well. And this is target number 8.9, which is focused on promote beneficial and sustainable tourism. So of course it kind of related with SDG 4. So for SDG 8.9, it is kind of the key method for engaging the community in sustainable tourism. Entails implementing strategic practice design to promote collaboration and ensure enduring advantages for both in the community with the tourism sector. And for the last part, it just focuses on SDG 17. So this is all about the knowledge sharing and cooperation. Of course, whenever that we do something, because in some of the site we are the third World Heritage Site in Cambodia, we always cooperate with Apsara National Authority and also National Authority for Prei here to create or sharing any knowledge about how to preserve or how to develop the community, because like they have experience about develop to be more successful. So for this slide, we just want to share some of the product which is existing in Sambor Prekuk. Like we just propose one thing about made it from palm leaf. So if I have captions, palm leaf can be utilized to create numerous useful material and assisting to minimize environmental harmful waste by revisiting traditional practice, and we can preserve local product and promote sustainability. As you can see, for the first pictures at the top, so we have smoke. So we can keep smoke to package anything that we like for example, for the real thing. So we can use smoke to package a palm cake to make it good smell, and the taste is more nice, and the taste more nicer. And we also create as a hat to protect from the sun when we just cover the face. And for more things, they just like took from the Google, so we can create any item based on the market net. And nowadays, the in Cambodia right now, we just use palm leaf to create as a coffee cup, because we just want to preserve the local product and just avoid of environmental harmful waste as well. So also this is kind of like the activity that support the local people is about how do we preserve the local product by supporting and then and here is another examples about how to make a smoke. So we're just looking for the skillful person. She is the one who live in the protection zone, is in corrosion. So she know well or she is skillful for making a smoke for a long time ago since she was young. She learned it from her grandma. So now it's time for her to share this knowledge to the next generation. As you can see, it is kind of training time. So we're just writing a code of each palm leaf. So to make it easy for the student who just like learn for the first time. And this is the project outcome. So uh, by the end of this project, I have observed that. So point number one, it just kind of like sharing and supporting the new generation on the cultural heritage in education and also intangible skill. And point number two, I think it is kind of like approach the local people to innovate the original material that we already have and enhance the brand name and also promote the local financial success. And the last part is just kind of like working cooperatively with relevant institutions and especially the private sector for the side promotion and offering directly benefit to the local. That means whenever the tourists need any material from some of the cook, of course we just like encourage them to go directly to the communities and see what do they like and what else do the local people can introduce to the tourists. I also want to introduce a little bit about the time during I joined OCM program and then also some guy from the OCM organizers and also the end with the project that it just gain the support from OCM toolkit and also some idea from the OCM organizers. So for our collection matter program, so this program was very productive and experience in exploring a creative idea to preserve the collection based on the contact. And I also learned about the skill in it, conservations as well. And for this program, proposed for all the participants to create a project based on of our contact, and we also can explore more resources from OCM Toolkit. I think that OCM Toolkit is one of the most important that we can that it can assist us to open the art to the world to understand about the concept of creating any project. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for paying attention to listening the whole presentation. So I hope this presentation is more useful for all participants who join the OCM program and another viewer. Thank you so much.